Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan here with part 3 of our Broken Alliances special today. And I gotta say, Stiffmeister holding up against Ultimate Shock and Wrath Bearmeg. Wrath Bearmeg with an interesting composition of just purely cavalry. He wants as much horse dung on this map as humanly possible. And also man sweat, because he's gone for big guys and lots of armor. And then big guys and lots of armor on top of horses. You can see where this is going. Meanwhile, Light Blue has made do with a slaughtery force of everything in the game. Basically, he has light armored melee magic damage units. He's got ranged light armored piercing damage units. He's got ranged heavy armored siege damage units. He's got ranged no armored magic damage units. And he's got melee. Oh crap, Red Dragon out of position here, taking a lot of damage from these lightning revenants. He's gonna have to be careful. If he loses the dragon, oh, it's a huge loss. Oh no! I don't think he realized that the hero was dying. That is a shame. And anyway, Murloc Nightcrawlers, which are normal damage, medium armor. Also going with Border Guardians for more light damage, normal light armor. He has no heavy armored melee units. It's super weird, but he's making it work. And for that I doth respect him. Although, admittedly, when he runs into this problem, it's a bit hard to get out of town. That's just so... He's like, no, please. Blessings of the god, hold me against this horrible kobold horde. Oh, alright, we're going to watch this Border Guardian and see if he makes it out of this alive. I have gotten attached to him. I mean, yeah, there's an attack going on over here on the main base, which I should probably be looking at. Gonna stay here. Well, I can kill you guys. Alright, well, they're just throwing units in here now. And Light Blue has enough watchtowers and a modicum of ranged units. So he's in a much better position. Admittedly, Lightning Revenants and Kobold Geomancers are not bad. They're not terrible, but Light Blue's the first one to drop a healing ward. Sudden use of Roar for Teal, though, means he's going to have the bonus in damage. He's not going to have the bonus in damage. What am I talking about? Well, barely. Yeah, he does. We just hear so many human death screams right now. And I lost track of him. No, I'm going to randomly pick another one back here. Alright, you, Border Guardian. Your name's Steve. You have a girlfriend. You've always been very excited to join the Border Guardian squad. But you got nervous and you almost threw up on your first testing day. But you actually did really well. And then you rose through the department very quickly. And people thought you were a little weird. And you flirted with that girl, Jessica, probably a bit too creepily. But now's your chance. Now you're going to war. Oh, and look, everyone's leaving and it's already dead. All right, Steve, we're following you, Steve. All right, guys, we care about Steve. Shit. I want to put Steve in a control group, but I don't think I can put Steve in a control group. Because I want to come back to Steve. There you are, Steve. Hello, Steve. No. If I select another unit, Steve's there. All right, we're going to leave our cursor on Steve if possible. This Dark Green's... He's retreat advancing. He's revancing. Half his units are retreating, half of them are advancing. I like it. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. Just more kobolds. More kobolds than you could ever want in your life. Even baby kobolds showing up. It's disgusting. These giant purple ones mate and produce these other skeletal-looking mouse creatures. It's... Ugh. Border Guardian trying to go toe-to-toe with the Kobold Geomancer. I think he's going to be fine. Hint, Border Guardian has a stupid amount of health compared to Kobold Geomancer. And he has the plus armor ability, which is awesome. Let's see if one Border Guardian kills off this Geomancer before he gets Swarm killed. How close does he get? He gets pretty close. It's about a third of the way through, while 5 or 6 attack him. I think we're starting to see the effect. Oh, but his answer again is Lightning Revenants. He says, fine. You gonna laugh at my kobolds? I'm gonna bring in the lightning. He's bringing the lightning, the thunder, the damage from down under. And it's actually a very good choice because the Murloc Nightcrawlers are terribly weak against normal damage. If you can get enough ranged units on that, oh, absolutely. And the reason that Teal hasn't been able to roll over is the fact that his Knights of Milan, the unit he spams by far the most, have hero damage instead of normal. The cavalry have normal, and he needs to exploit something, which is probably why he chose the Champions of Libelia to counter the Murloc Nightcrawlers. But very soon here, we can see Light Blue. He's offered himself the chance to transition into Border Guardians at a moment's notice, which will nullify that damage advantage. Light Blue comes streaming out of his Murloc base now. Summons going down as well. Teal and Dark Green taking the field. Huge numbers of forces here. Knights of Milan all over the place. And is he using other units as well, such as swordsmen? These units like this need to be used as counterattacks after large forces are drawn away. For example, you commit all the crazy attacks you want, and you're like, oh, I'll just leave my basic units at home. No, you leave you send the basic units out here, and then after everything's been teleported out and he's reacting to all the insanity that you're doing to him, that's when you attack. Draw everything out, and then strike at his weakness. Light blue here, though, within striking distance of teal again. And the base is very, very lightly defended. Teal spawns, leaves the base. Come on, light blue. Move right now and prove to me that you're a screen watcher. That you've been hacking. I knew it from the moment I saw you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention this base that light blue has, which is also doing very well for itself. He's going to reach his maximum cap of supply. Tough to do 3 base against 4 base, but it is possible, especially when you have the advantage in upgrades already and you often fight from a defensive position. That's awesome for you, light blue. And teal, waiting to bring pain, crushing down. Tragedy on the mighty, glorified, what did I tell you? Glorified totem sticker. Look at his inventory. Tell me I'm not right. Tell me to my face, son. Alright. Here comes the first attack from Dark Green. Dark Green investing a massive number of units to this assault. Most of them ranged. It's going to give them the advantage on this narrow highway. No chance for light blue's force to really do much besides go into the meat grinder and just start to take unbelievable amounts of damage the minute they get within range. Just so many units firing at once means that units are dying one by one. And if you have a melee army, it sucks. Your unit attack once and then it dies, and the next unit attack once and it dies, and you just, oh, it hurts. And teal's trying to break light blue's other base as we speak, but light blue doing a very good job of holding almost all of the choke points, even leaving reinforcements back here to try to hold this choke point so that they can't get us around. Or possibly an aim. He's going right for the portals and summoning, wants to get rid of his ability to reinforce his army. And light blue does have a very decent position right here. Hopefully he can get rid of the healing wards. But for the most part, you know, except for the possible loss of this portal of summoning, which didn't happen because there's a boss friggin' peasant on duty right there. Oh, he died. That was a boss peasant, and he died. And that's sad, because boss peasants shouldn't die. Only normal peasants should die. And light blue possibly going to clean up this dark green aggression with... no, he's going to lose another red dragon. Oh, no. Oh, it's dead. It's dead as balls. Alright. He's going to clean up the dark green stuff. He still has the watchtowers up. He still has this base remarkably well defended. Blacksmith sitting here. Portal of summoning. He's fine. He's got a supply center. Teleport the hero in, drop a healing ward. Y'all brand new and fresh feeling and scrubby down. Teal does manage to break through the northern part of the base, but every other possible counterattack that was attempted was easily deflected by light blue. Or not even easily deflected, just effectively deflected by light blue. And he once again pushes the fight back into enemy territory. Light blue, starting to see why you sent this game, dude. Teal's like, oh my god, now I'm just going to go camp my base and never come out. You know, he was out attacking your guys' bases, and then you beat him, and then he went and defended when you attacked. It's just a back and forth beat fest, but hopefully we'll see the Goblin Siege tanks go ahead, get in here, and start really doing some damage to these High Elven Guard. Man, gotta be careful with those Goblin Siege. I think he was going straight for the base, and that's not gonna work. That's a lot of money invested there that you better get the hell out of Dodge before he loses it. Get out of there, bro. Why is he's attacking his own unit? Oh no, he's attacking the horse fields. Okay. Yeah, deployed Goblin Siege units, a little problematic. They're very strong. Very difficult to kill. But they're not going to do enough damage here, because light blue didn't supplement it with any kind of units at all, ever. It's a very strange choice on his part. Times 2ing it through to the next part. We know that eventually the excitement will return and our hearts will be gripped once more with the need to go absolutely crazy while we watch this game, because it's very exciting. I really like these games. When you're not always focusing on what's efficient, sometimes you can focus on what's really kind of cool. And alright, we're going to speed it up to times 8. Slow it down. Light blue runs into some forces down here. Teal taking the fight, teleports out. Light Blue even leaves a poor little Heil Forger. Is like, please, no, I had a health plan and dental. Oh, just please leave me alone. I'm gonna, if this guy gets out of there. He's slow and derpy, like 4 hits from every, is Teal gonna surround him and kill him? Does he even care? Does he even care? Oh my god, this guy's gonna get away with it. Is he gonna go, oh! Just run, dude. Run. This is your lucky day. This is your one lucky day that you get. Hopefully you didn't get group control moved into this, and he'll actually move you deep into the base and have you build something. Nah, yay, you're not going to be fodder. You lucky bastard. And Dark Green has gone fully ranged. He's now at 6'2". His range is impressive damage, but no ability to fight. And Teal's problem is that he doesn't have the range damage to support his melee units. So we end up with 2 armies attacking separately with glaring weaknesses and never deciding to get together, share units, or start making combinations that can be effective in any situation. If they broke these all up into like 6 knights and 6 range units and 6 champions and 6 range units, it'd be much more effective and just attack all over the place. All over the place.
We're under attack.
From here. Oh, but Teal's found his new battle. It's going to be right here at Knacklock. Dark Green's going to push the issue over here in Murlocia again, and Light Blue looking a little unprepared. Light Blue has perhaps 2 to 3 control groups at the moment, and Dark Green has 1,000. Dark Green has 1,000. So many units. Things are dying the minute they step up to this line. It's brutal. And Teal as well. The healing ward placement from Light Blue has been spot on all game. He's always had a healing ward down at just about every segment. I've been impressed the whole way through. He doesn't kill him very often because he can't, because he doesn't have range units, but he always has him down. Oftentimes that's enough. You just got to remember that. Some reinforcements here mean that we can see Dark Green's really trying to shove it in there. He's trying to move in as much as he can, even hoping that... I believe Dark Green would take 1,000 shots on his army right now if he could just move the whole thing in and start attacking Light Blue at once. But Light Blue reinforces with more units, turning this tide. He's not actually outnumbered. He has a better position, and with Dark Green pushing in like that with no melee to tank for weaker units, it just turns into a debacle and he gets slaughtered. Although up here, Teal not looking like he's quite as against the ropes as I thought. The Goblin G10 Tank Destroyer comes up. 405 health, but 206 to 216 damage. Wow, Teal's kind of cleaning up here. Gotta be careful or you're going to lose these very expensive siege units. Hero harassment still a problem for Light Blue up at this base, but for the most part he's able to hold on. Scouts of Melforth doing the majority of the damage and proving that they're not bad at all. Light Blue still got this base, and Teal is admittedly overwhelming him as time goes on, but if he moves deeper into the base and allows the towers to reinforce, he should be just fine. And here's more units. Here's Teal! Teal! Wheel. And then Teal pushes deep into the base once again. But I gotta tell you, once he can't surround and swarm, his units become much less effective, and suddenly the High Priest, their magic damage matters more. The towers are there, the ranged units, the nice compensation. Light Blue even has a red dragon up again, although he could lose it. He lost it. He lost it again. Alright, that's good. But we see that once he's not getting surrounded, Light Blue able to hold choke points quite easily, even against superior forces, because that's how choke points work, and healers and stuff. Who knew? But a nicely placed healing ward for the enemy. Light Blue, is he getting pushed back or is he holding? I just can't tell with this kid. It's too much, but this is what Dark Green needed. Dark Green needed to attack in a position where his range units would really be appreciated, where the just amount of damage they could bring to the line would change the fight, would be enough to, you know, get rid of the advantage of that healing ward. And suddenly we'll start seeing Border Guardians hopefully die. They have 14, 17. Jesus, that thing had 31 armor. Oh my god, Border Guardians have 31 armor. I don't even care what kind of armor you have. When you have 31 armor, you might as well have any kind of armor. But Light Blue's not going to give up. 6-0 ranged units proving capable of almost holding, I was going to say holding the line, but almost holding the line, because they're not quite. Greater Shadow Wolf, awesome unit. So strong. Red Dragon back up and alive, level 6 now, and it's once again being focused down because they've learned very quickly, don't let that thing get out of control. Its AoE is obscene, and I don't think Light Blue's... Okay, he did learn! He learned! Oh, look at him learning! He did a thing! And he's also doing a thing by driving them back again. And he's got enough units sitting in this base to at least defend should something hit. He's got more than enough units in this base to defend should something hit. And he continues to fight off at great advantage to his opponents. Teal, what are your upgrades, bro? 6-6? That's fine. 6-6 and 108 in the bank. Ultimate Shock. 464 in the bank. 6-2 ranged. Almost nothing on melee. Light Blue, 2400. 6-6 on his melee. 6-0 on his ranged. But constantly getting surrounded and pulled out of his base and killed. So I don't know. There's just no tell. Light Blue really likes killing off his dragon there. Man, if that dragon gets caught and killed, oh, it's slowed. He wanted to kill it. I gotta say, I think Teal and Dark Green are gonna get upset at this. Because really they are losing more units. It doesn't feel like it only because they have so many units. I mean, look at Light Blue's side. And look at their side. It's a slaughter, and that is by far and away. Oh wow, look at the Horn of Hilgard. No one picking that up, even though it's a very strong item. Dark Green, what's your answer to this going to be? Are you going to reinforce the current fight, or are you going to try to push the issue in another realm? Teal looks ready to reinforce. And Light Blue looks ready to wreck a lot of crap when he steps out of his base and starts doing things again. Because now he's about even with his opponents, numbers-wise. And when he's even, he's way ahead. Oh, but, was it? No, wow. He's got all the Murloc mutants down here. Man, he's really got a hell of a Murloc army down here. He must have been saving up these mutants because they are getting very powerful. Teal uses his ultimate to get a bunch of wolves. Hopefully do a bunch of damage. Murloc mutants. God, I wish the tooltips would come up. It's a little difficult to figure out what's going on. And another well-placed healing ward just out of range of the enemy ranged units, and no siege in sight for them. So that means that they can't hit the difficult to. They can't hit the well-placed ones. They say they can't hit the difficult to hit ones because I like redundancy. Red Dragon all the way up to level 14 again. The slaughter is non-stop back and forth. Stiffmeister can't even spend his money fast as he's getting it. It's crazy. He's building another portal of summoning here because it looks like one of them might have gone down since there's only one currently standing. And this is just a good old-fashioned example of a player holding against overwhelming odds. I'm very excited to see his units made and the units killed. No doubt he's made a lot of units. Just, I mean, look at him. There's tons of them. But he's killed so many. And having started out with a predominantly melee force, I'm very impressed. He transitioned into just a few ranges. He's just got Scouts of Melforth and High Priest of Murloc. That's it. Okay, as I say that as there's Giant Ballista sitting there. And there are Giant Ballista. So, 3. Oh, wow. Goblin Juggernauts. Looked like they were hoping they could go upriver. I don't think they realized that this river does not... maybe you could get them over there and then up here. You'd have to get them all the way up here. And then all the way over here. And then hit it. Tricky. I have no... Why were these built? Look at him. He's just sailing around like, I don't know. And this has just continued on a bit. Light Blue continues to hold, keeping units in reserve, making sure he filters units back and forth and out, using ultimates, healing wards. And the never-ending tenacity of Dark Green and Teal is just brutal. He just won't give up. He can't. He murders a poor Murloc mutant who never even got to the front line. He couldn't do anything. Poor guy was dead the minute he stepped out. And yes, wow. And now they've built summoning things and supply centers here so that everyone can continue to just summon units. So, congratulations. They can now officially summon units endlessly into this death trap. The ground is so filtered. Like, it's so... I want to say filled. It's absorbed so much blood. Oh, it would be spongy. It's physically gross. Teal does have a flanking force here. Oh, and that's what that's for. Okay. I think he thought he'd be able to do more with that. There's an artillery tower here. I mean, eh. Yeah, see, there's nothing to do. What? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? There's nowhere to go, bro. You go here. What? Then you go back up here. And then where do you find yourself? Oh, that's right. Nowhere. You can't get where you need to go. Teal's down here having a hell. He's got people scouting. There's a pile up. He's confused. They're breaking out the maps. Meanwhile, Dark Green's just like slaughtering everything. Doing as much damage to light blue as he can. But of course, it's never going to be enough. Look at the Knights of Milan. They get mudded. Although light blue is about to lose a oh, Jesus? I was like, I couldn't have seen that right. There were 1,000 arrows in the sky. Okay, so light blue's looking a little ragged here. He has managed to reassert the front line up here, but he just lost his hero. Admittedly, his ability is he can resurrect, so it's not that big of a problem. Does have quite a few Murloc units, and how's the third base doing? It's looking even better. He started mixing in huntresses and more scouts. So he has plenty of support coming up here, and wow, huntresses with 8 upgrades only do 27 to 45, huh? I guess that makes up for the bounce. Light blue slaughtering his way through the enemy, one by one. His Murlocs are now out among the people, among the populace, giving their gift to them. These Murloc mutants are brutal. Alright, he slaughtered him. Teal. Alright, Teal comes in now. Light blue, he's got to build another portal of summoning. Can't do it without him. Light blue, this worker, high elf worker, very stressed out at the moment. He's super stressed out. He has no idea what's going on. His entire people are about to be murdered. And he's just sitting here, outside, behind enemy lines. What did you do to get this fate? And why is your head so unbelievably weird and lumpy? Alright, Teal has not yet broken in. Dark Green has not yet broken in. Light Blue's at 3,900. Light Blue says GG. Is Light Blue saying GG because he lost? Light Blue says, oh, I think he's saying he wins because he has 4,000 gold. Yeah, their enemies are not really keeping up too well. But, you know, Dark Green is breaking this northern part. He's forcing the units in. Teal needs to do the same thing. Dark Green's got the right idea. Teal needs to force the units, just surround the base completely. He needs more portals of summoning as well. Oh, wow, that portal of summoning just got sniped, and I have to wonder, was it an artillery tower? Was it... It's something over here. The Goblin Galleon, or... I think it's the Goblin Galleon, and it can target a building and do like 1,000 damage to it. Oh, that's so gnarly. That's a great way of taking out portals of summoning. And Light Blue says GG 4K, but he did just lose this base. You can see him now beginning to rally all his units all over the place, but I think he's realizing perhaps that he pushed his luck a bit. Knackloc's gonna fall. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Light Blue. He's killing up his own supply centers and whatnot. Is Knacklock gonna die? Knacklock's gotta die. It's being repaired by some very industrious units, and Light Blue really is trying to force his way in there. Wow, he's got 4,000 gold, and he's spending it all on workers to then repair this. That's ballsy. Let's see how much it pisses off the enemy. Alright, Light Blue. Light Blue. I don't know if Light Blue's got this or not, actually. Because, unfortunately for him... Oh, he did kill Teal's hero. Fuck, what's gonna happen? Because if Light Blue leaves, I'm gonna say Light Blue lost. Because you can't leave when this is going on. He did have to retreat his hero. None of his units are left alive. The base is back at full health. But, how's his unit representation looking? There's a mutant, but it's not doing anything. These units are like trapped up here. Oh, these units are trapped up here. Well, they're doing, at least they're distracting things. And he's got some Murlocs. So unfortunately, Lightning Revenants just came in, and they're going to make mincemeat out of these Murlocs in just a few rounds. He's given him too much time for the upgrades to become equal. Alright. Trajan the Mighty doing his best to hold on to Knacklock. He has 4,700 gold. He doesn't have to care about repair builds or anything. He can just build as many peasants as he wants, possibly as many towers as he wants. Now, he can't do that because lumber concerns. And in fact, he can't repair forever because you lose 1 lumber every time you repair as well. Teal and dark green still seem confused. I don't think light blue is going to take this. He's doing a great job. But there's just too much coming out of teal and dark green. I think teal and dark green did indeed take it. Man, these towers from brown probably wreaking quite the toll on light blue's army as time has gone by. Killing off a few units here and there every time they rally through. Poor dumb bastards. Alright, this fight, humongous, tremendous, stupendous, 6-6. Come on, you could go well past that, dark green. Oh, light blue just doesn't have lumber. He's all lumber starved. He has pushed almost everything back, and now his units are reinforcing here, and the base hasn't fallen, and everything's kind of equalized. And teal still has units. Lots of units. Dark green still has lots of units. My guess is they're going to get mad here because they were so close. Why so... Wow, Wrath Bearmeg, a little angry. I know Wrath players are usually very... Just leave. What do you mean just leave? He just solidly handed you your Tookuses. And he does... All dark green's just like, no, I'm not going to stay and let him kill me. He makes me mad. He makes me so mad. And now, I don't know. I don't think... Call me crazy. I didn't think Teal was going to have the balls to say. Units. Units killed. Holy crap, light blue. Now, admittedly, light blue did have 2,000 units made, but he got out of there killing 2,200 units. Next highest was 1,300, 400, 300, 360, 168. You get the idea. Dark green actually at the very top with 2,060 made. Only 740 killed, but very good to him and teal for 2nd and 3rd place on the kill ratios there. Light blue blew us away in this game, did an amazing job. Can't wait to cast more stuff from him in the future, and it was an absolute pleasure casting your game, Stiffmeister. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the next special that we do. This has been the only, the Azothan, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!